Hello, grab your coffee. Welcome in.
Hey, we have got a re-release today from Stirling Soap Company.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, welcome. We're still the total newbies in this world. We're still just getting our feet wet, but we're noticing a few cool things. Inventories go in and out of stock like the tides.
Yes.
And we noticed a few reviews pop up in the last few days regarding our friends over at Stirling Soap.
Soaps we didn't even know existed. So.
3 of them, and apparently very well coveted soaps. So my beloved, I see her over there just poking around on her iPad, and I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, just getting a few Stirlings. 3, 5. Okay, 7, but we have to do Duke and Duchess. So we are well prepared for our future of Stirling. And I'm so excited that we started with 3 soaps that are going to relaunch here this week by Stirling and that everybody seems to love so much. So we grabbed them and we're going to start with our first one today. And it's all Sarah's fault.
It is. Well, actually, maybe it's the Shaved Nego's fault because we found out the Tom Ford was on that one.
Yes.
And then when I was looking some more and people were talking about other ones.
Tom Fords, that's what led us to Stirling.
So we ended up here. And then the 3 that just popped in their list, I was like, 2 out of those 3 are...
2 out of 3 of the new releases are based on Tom
So
Fords.
you'll be seeing more of them. But that was kind of the original push of why I felt like we had to just get these ones.
It's so funny how one thing leads to the next. And for our mentions today,
Right, yes.
mentioned I had pre-ordered this. This is my HC&C lathering bowl from Pete over at Hendrix Classics. Super cool. It's got the blue.
And they also come in forest green. There's a black one.
It's a deeper green.
Yeah, but there's plenty. So go check them out.
And I like that the soap sits pretty flat against this, and the brush just picks up the lather immediately.
And the
I've already
heat
tried it
actually
twice.
radiates a little bit too.
Yeah, because it's 22 gauge stainless steel. So
Very
super
impressive.
cool. So this is my mention for
We'll break
today.
it in for you today. Don't worry.
We'll show you how it works. All right, let's meet the soap.
All right, so we have been diving more into this inspired by or homage lane that we didn't even really know existed. But all of the ones that we have smelled so far, we've loved, even though we don't even know what the originals were. But we're kind of enjoying finding more and more. So this is also technically an inspired by.
Yep, it's an homage to Dior's Fahrenheit. Why don't you read what?
Okay, so
brought you
deep
to
and
this?
spicy. This scent is inspired by Dior's Fahrenheit for Men, a very complex fragrance with leather, cedar, sandalwood, vetiver, musk, amber, nutmeg, and tonka bean. It's lightened up by citrus, lavender, chamomile, and a soft floral notes.
Let's have a grown-up conversation. I'm happy about all these. Oh, I just killed her. I'm happy about all of these scent notes, but I fear leather because when I was 8, my aunt and uncle used to give me Lagerfeld sets, and I don't know, but when you think about 8-year-olds, I don't know if you think leather or not. And I didn't know the difference. So I just, this is cologne? Oh, okay. So I love that we have experienced a couple of soaps lately that had a leather note that I loved because it's so much better.
Or
I
it's
guess
more
over
like
the
a
last
hint of a
40 years,
suede
they've,
to it, you know?
they've been improving the leather scents. So I'm actually really excited to try this one because it has a leather forward scent and because I think that most of these have fixed
fixing that,
leather for me. So I'm kind of excited. Let's see what else is in this. Did we name everything?
I think so.
Lightened up by citrus, lavender, chamomile, and floral notes.
Interesting.
I'm excited. And I think this is our first Dior homage.
Yeah. So, hey,
We've
strap in.
experienced a couple of Tom Fords, but this is our first Dior. So let's crack open this big old Stirling box. We've got Stirling. We've got Stirling.
Oh, this is packed with different.
Ooh!
Sometimes
show
we get
the
popcorn.
people.
Sometimes we get
confetti.
recycled. Okay.
Love it.
So please hold while I dig out the
there
mess
they
here.
are. Do you see it? Wow, those are so cool. Look how they come. They have a big packing table where they put everything in a shrink wrap for you.
That's our heaviest box from Stirling yet.
We may have a problem over here.
Oh, we have more.
Oh, wait.
We have a card
Oh,
this
we
time.
have a cool card.
Oh,
I love
that's
it.
the
Stirling
coffee roastery side and
I
so
love
kind.
it.
Nice.
And hey, there's a note! We love notes here at the
Thank
Barbershop
you
Duet.
so much for your order, Sarah. I hope you enjoy your shave soaps. from Shea, I think it is.
I think so too. Oh, this is fabulous, and I think I see it.
This is a fun orange color.
I know.
I don't even know what you call that.
It's not even like a red. It's like a dark orange. Show the people.
Yeah, that's kind of a fun little different setup here. I don't know if the light's reflecting. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I'm in.
Oh, I love it. Okay, it's time. It's our third Stirling soap.
How do we say it? Alighieri, you think?
Alighieri.
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 Great.
I'm going to make an executive
You definitely
decision.
get to whiff first. Yes, you have to.
Okay, first impression. I'm still a little scared of the leather note.
I know, but that's why I think you should.
I don't think it's the same as it was 40 years
I cleared the other leather for you. I think you should just go for it.
I think they've made some advances in leather.
And if Stirling's putting their name on it, you know?
Yeah, and we just got to mention, for a 5.8 ounce tub, that's awesome.
It'll last you a while.
Stirling, for you newbies out there like we are, this is kind of known as a company where value meets quality. So.
But if for some reason your shave budget says maybe you should be a little smarter, they have smaller ones.
Yeah,
that you can try.
They have 1 ounce pucks that you can get.
So if you find a scent, then go crazy and get your whole bulk bag here. Okay, ready?
There's that Stirling pour. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go first.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot on that list, so I'm hoping.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is great. And what I love, the leather is not made more suede-y. It's still there, but the balance is right. It's not like the lead part. This is a beautiful ensemble piece, everybody.
I like that terminology.
Okay, you take it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's charming.
I don't even think I had finished reading the list. I just had clicked order when I saw it because I didn't want it to. It was a re-release, and I'm like, it's going to go away again. So here we are.
Okay, we go.
Ooh.
Right? Sophisticated, smart.
I feel like I'm immediately at like the coolest bed and breakfast hiking setup somewhere. Like I'm outdoor. I'm on a mission.
Let's get this clear. This is not like indoor meeting executive. I know a lot of the Stirling stuff is. We're going to do executive man was in that box.
Yeah, it is.
Get that out of your head.
No.
This is outside.
Right? Like, I feel like I'm going on an adventure. I'm going to conquer the world with this.
Wow.
Maybe it's good we put our little Marvel friends here.
This is a person, too. This is a person going outside to conquer the world. This is not like a place. There's no pine trees in this. There's no ski ramps. This is not a place.
It's the perfect amount of spice, that leather base in there, and then something sweeter that just like, whoo.
My family doctor growing up, I won't mention any names, Gadwood, he didn't care about a lot.
Okay.
But he cared that we used unscented, natural tallow soap.
Really?
Like growing up.
Specifically said that.
And I think this is why my mom does not like heavy scents at all. Because the soap we grew up with was as pure tallow as you could find. And what I love is at the heart of this, it had, because of what it was, the most beautiful, perfect, natural soap. I don't mean soapy. Get that out of your head. Natural, actual soap smell. And maybe 20% of that.
Interesting. So that's why it makes you feel like a person is wearing that.
Right. Because this is just someone who doesn't need a lot of things to put on, doesn't need a lot of fancy bottles or anything. No. He's just going to use soap.
But clean.
Yes.
Cleaned up.
Yes.
Not that they don't care what they smell like, but they don't need the fancy.
And that's only a little part of it. The whole rest is the rest of the stuff. It's a little bit of pomade for the hair. It's a little bit of the beautiful stuff he washes his clothes
out of the
in.
shower.
It's just all of those things of just like a beautiful, well put together dude walking outside for a hike.
Okay,
that's
so
what this is.
We also don't buy a bar soap that matches until we open this in front of y'all.
Yeah,
so now knowing you could get the bar soap of this is kind of cool.
Or the splash.
Right?
Because it's just... like this is like James Bond fresh out of the shower.
There you go. Like back from a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess that's why I feel like kind of like a badass, you know? But you're out in the woods, you're independent, you could conquer the world.
You know why I like this? You know why I'm gonna buy the splash? Would you hand me the iPad, please? You know why I'm gonna buy the splash for this? Because this smells like somebody who is as clean as it gets, but you almost can't smell it.
And not in a suit.
Right, yes.
Not in a suit.
No, but like in...
It could be, but I don't picture that.
No, but like in a sweatshirt that obviously costs way too much money.
Oh, there you go.
Because the stitching on it, the little thing around the neck is like
Which
a
is
thick
funny
thing.
because it's supposed to be kind of leatherish, but I don't picture them wearing a leather jacket
Yeah.
necessarily.
No, you could let that one go too. This is not leather jacket. This just has enough of the leather. It's almost like it's just the leather of his driving gloves. Can I say that?
Oh, yeah.
Does that make sense? Like a soft leather of a driving glove. Ooh, I know they're not like huge on set notes, but they have to have left us something. So I'm going to build Leatherman in my new bowl. Ooh, look at this, Stirling. It's got some beautiful push back to my stick. So I am new to all of this, but what I've discovered is in your bowl, you can either make the soap kind of clumpy or you can make a thin film. Make the thin film because the idea is to get the soap onto your brush as fast as you can in an even way, at least for me.
Well, yeah, and Miss Lazy Pants over here was like, I don't want to get the soaps on me and then have to wash my hands to come back and do the thing. But it makes a giant difference. I highly suggest you do it. Yeah. Don't be lazy like Sarah.
So for me, I know this is a little silly, but at first I used to kind of just put a big clump of the soap in the corner and kind of let the brush try to do the work. But now I spread it out like that so that it's just kind of as thin a layer as I can. And that way the brush is way nicer when it goes to grab it.
Where's it coming up?
But you know the very clean soapy smell I mentioned?
Oh, that might be.
And those hand in hand are fabulous. They are fabulous. Smell that. You get it?
Yeah, it's waking up. Okay, so
you
amber.
got the soap. You got the clean soap on one side, and then you have the musk on the other.
Okay, so then vetiver musk, amber.
Yeah.
Nutmeg. Oh, that is. I totally got something sweeter.
Nutmeg. Are you in here, Nutmeg? Yeah.
But it's the perfect combo with tonka bean.
The nutmeg is what makes it dry at the very end. When you're at the very end of it, you catch this like whoosh, dryness, and that's what that's the nutmeg.
But the tonka bean sweetens it up just enough.
That's the vanilla that makes it a little sweet. That's it. Okay. Oh, nice balance.
Then, ready? This is what it says. It's lightened up by citrus, lavender.
For sure, lavender.
But not in your face, just enough to like smooth
not
it
even
out.
like a no.
Okay, then chamomile, which we totally agree, kind of like they're friends.
Yeah,
lavender, chamomile.
That's the part that makes this dude super friendly and approachable.
He
smells a little like nighttime tea. You know what I mean? Yeah,
cozy. Yeah, and then soft floral notes, which they're so soft that they're just dancing in the middle.
You got to look for them with two hands and a flashlight. They're there, but you really got to hunt.
Yeah,
which is nice because I that's how I like floral. You know, it's like I once had these wonderful mashed potatoes, and I was like, "What is in this?" And somebody went cardamom, but just be gentle with it. So the first time I made it, I was like, "Cardamom," when you really just want. It's like vermouth in a martini, right? You want very little. So that's what this is, just enough to like be there. That's it. Perfect.
Oh. I know. I'm impressed. I'm glad we were brave and did another leather-ish.
In fact, I think the flowers are so specific that they're what's helping make up that soapy smell that I smell.
It might be. Right? That might be a similar...
Right. So my nose doesn't even go floral with the florals. It goes more, that's more that soap you grew up with.
Right.
That's the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just... Because it paints such a perfect picture of such a cool dude.
Right.
Or girl.
Maybe.
Does this work for the 90s?
I feel like it could. It's that fresh part of it.
Yeah.
Really, like the fresh out of the shower feel.
Because I always say, like, what do you grab onto first if it's a guy? What do you grab on first if it's a girl? If you see a dude walking down the street, okay, ready? Danny DeVito, everybody, the man of men, walking down the street, right? Hunk of handsome, Danny DeVito.
Right.
And he smells like this. What do you get first?
Actually, I got more musky that time.
Yeah, see?
That's so funny.
Right.
I really did. I got much more musky.
Yeah. Now, let's put it on Scarlett Johansson. Walking down the street, little sachet. To her right, she's showing some leg. What do you get?
I get the front hits of the citrusy brightness to it.
I can almost smell the flowers in the soap now that I think female. Oh,
insane.
It's not as if the power of suggestion can change how you smell something, right?
So, but with this thought process, should we go a little deeper?
We have to go a little deeper now. I'm on a hunt. Did you see the sit back?
Yeah. We have the sit back.
This is the official sit back. I'm on a hunt to find aftershaves that I can wear that just convince me that I'm just out of the shower. That's it. So not like there's days I really want to smell like fresh summer peach.
Right?
There just are.
There are.
But there are days where I don't want her to know I'm wearing anything.
But
there are
also,
days where I just want to smell like, wow, you're clean. You're nice. You're dapper.
Yes.
It's just that.
But
this doesn't give itself away.
No, there's something that my mind thinks of more like fall. Like crisp air outside. Like
Yeah, this is
I
fall.
don't want to give it a season,
I'm glad
but
this
if I
didn't
had
come
to,
out like in June because
right?
this
I
is
feel
a
like
fall.
this is more like you can tell that
Yes.
there's shadows in the trees, or there's like
Yes.
different smell in the
And
air.
you know what? If we look at the scent now, see the cedar, the sandalwood,
Yeah,
the
right.
musk.
There's something
These
in that.
are more fall like kind of things. So,
Yeah, like because I feel like you'd be layered up in your
right.
clothing.
It's almost
you
like
know?
this got re-released at the perfect time.
Intentional.
Oh, I
we don't
love
know.
this. And there's, fruit. No fruit. No fruit.
Oh, it does. It just says lightened up by citrus, so
Yeah.
it's like a
Okay.
general.
Okay. Little fruit.
But I think that's what adds to the clean smell, the fresh smell.
Yeah. That musk is life in here. No, because this
It
would
is.
just be a little too heavenly without it. It'd be a little too light without it. And that musk does something special.
I
It's
feel like
more
you
than
would
the sum of
really
its parts.
enjoy this in an aftershave.
Well, yes, because it hides.
It does.
It doesn't give itself away that you're wearing a scent. It is just a uber clean dude.
But yeah, but it's like your own body's skin
Right.
scent.
It's just like a natural, clean
like
smell.
what it picked up from getting clean in life.
Absolutely. Mixed with a
being
great
outside.
laundry detergent, maybe.
Like maybe.
But
We
like
could say-
not one
yeah.
that has a scent, just like a super clean laundry detergent.
Right.
Same way I smell a soap, an unscented soap in this.
Yeah.
How do you make a soap that smells like unscented soap? That's some damn good work, folks. I mean, wow.
And
Is
it's
it Rod?
funny.
Rod's the name of the guy at Stirling? And his wife has a lot to do with it.
Mandy.
We'll
Rod
know
and
them a
Mandy,
little better.
maybe? But, it's funny. Again, if this hadn't been re-released, if I hadn't had just seen it slide by on my
Right.
Instagram,
Right.
I would have never got this because originally I would have been like, oh, a Dior scent.
Right. It's
it's lemony.
A dupe. I
Right.
said a D word. on the
But
show.
I don't know if I would have been gravitating towards this at all.
Yeah.
But I'm super glad that we did.
Oh, yeah. And we have discovered that the homages to the colognes are never one for one, and they don't
Right.
generally try to be.
And it's like inspired. It's
Yes,
it's
or if
what's
we
in
have
their
better
version.
ingredients now available than they might have had then, if we have better understanding of how those are put together now than we
Right.
did then, if we ourselves as the artisan has a slightly better idea of what should happen with that top note, they do
Yes.
that. So we're not really afraid to grab homages or things like that because they're really recreations. A lot of them, I
Yes.
think, as we're told, are better than
Well,
the
and that's the
originals.
thing. Like, did they smell the original and it took them to a different place and they add or take away things? Like, I'm so curious. But whatever that is
just,
fabulous.
Imagine the world's whitest, most natural, most beautiful soap, and then imagine just the most beautiful bar of spice that you can,
Yeah.
and they just go together. It's almost like you're using them separately.
I really want to translate what this is too, like what that definition is.
Oh, Alighieri. I don't know what that means.
Because I'm curious.
Yeah. Oh, this is great, Stirling. Stirling is just like the Swiss Army knife. I just
That's very good.
wow, you reach for grain
Solid,
and you're gonna have
standard
something awesome.
Base. Every time that lather is just awake and
Wow.
ready.
And in a world where at times your shaving budget really means something,
Right.
I do appreciate that I'm given 5.8 ounces so that if I want to practice another lather, I generally grab a Stirling because there's more and it's
Right.
fun and it's awesome. So, wow, if only there was a way that all of these people out here could get their own. Head over to stirlingsoap.com where you can find this and a wide range of other products. Well, I've had my shave, and it was that spectacular, dependable Stirling lather. It was just easy in the bowl to come up with my yogurt, and it just sticks to my face in a lovely way. And I've spent a few days with the scent. I know there are worlds going on here, but I love that the nostalgia of my nose grabs on to that beautiful scent of ivory soap that I grew up with. And it's lovely to put it on my face because I just remember growing up in my little town with my little family, and the other scents are just there to make it a little more interesting. The leather does come through in a way, and the other florals and spiciness is just lovely, but I do love that it kind of starts with that smell from my childhood, and that's what my brain grabs onto, and that's why I'm going to grab onto this with some regularity. So, thank you, Stirling.
Welcome to Messages.
Hey, so I was at my hairdresser the other day, and she found out about this show, and she put 3 of these in my hand. This is a local artisan here in the San Francisco Bay Area who makes Candy Rock soaps. We opened one, we tried it, and these are as fantastic as any bar soap we have tried. And she is still at the tiny, tiny point where she's making them out of her kitchen in her garage. She is selling them for $6 a piece and 2 for $10. I almost feel bad about advertising them at that price because it is pretty rock
quality.
bottom.
And she did mention that she isn't a fan of having dry skin. So hers is specifically helps to like really keep your...
She's a cancer survivor, and she came up with this recipe while she was receiving the treatment just as sort of a help to her self-care.
Right, and she really noticed the difference.
Yeah, and more of a moisturizer for her skin while she was going through the treatment.
And there's body butters and other stuff, but we have...
Yes, this is called Pink Sands, but look at this. Look at the top of it. Look at the colors
It
in
looks
this.
like a sand,
and the care that she takes. And in honor of us discovering our first artisan on our own, we're gonna have a giveaway. What's this one
This
called?
one is Perfect Man.
Perfect Man.
And
we
she
know
mentioned
we have
it
a
has
lot
a
of
little-
perfect men who
we
are
do.
watching our show.
It has a little more of the charcoal vibes, which I
It does. It has
personally
activated
like.
charcoal, and
But
then on top it's got this little gold
painted
pattern.
It's fabulous. I
Right?
just don't even know.
So all you have to do is go into the comments and mention Candy Rock, spelled with a K, and we will choose a lucky winner before next week's show, and we will get this bar of soap out to you. This is why I'm not allowed on the Stirling site at all. Because
Clearly, I shouldn't be either. I got
she
6.
has way more restraint than I do, and she bought out the place. So
I just kept waiting. I'm like, wait until there's more. It's fine. And then
I'm like,
all of a
this is a
sudden,
week and a half of episodes. This is awesome.
how could we not? The box got here and we had to crack it open.
And
so.
it'd be one thing if they ever disappoint, but they sure don't. And now I'm so excited because there's 2 more Tom Ford homages in that box for us to try. And the crowd classics, Duke and Duchess, are also
And
on
then
the Stirling
there's one
lineup.
more.
There is.
Oh, Executive Man.
And I feel executive at times. So, hey, Rod
There
and
will be
everybody
more.
over at Stirling, thank you so much for the coffee and for these amazing soaps and for
Yes.
how much you give us and for the care that you take in making them. We were watching another video about your laboratory today. And
Yes.
It's
It's fun
just
to get. All
awesome.
these artisans have their fun little like
yeah,
layers
and then
to
when you
them.
meet them, it's almost like talking to a celebrity.
Right.
That's this shaving world. Everybody's
is.
just so nice and caring, and
It's true. We
just-
definitely have noticed the customer service.
this community is so kind
And community, yes.
caring. It's just a good home.
We're so grateful to be part of this wonderful community and have you along with us. So don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.